on the new setup of ProPresenter. So currently how I have it set up is on your left you see all three displays. So you'll see up here will be your displays that go for the lyrics, so what goes on in the switcher so they can put stuff on top of the video. In the middle you're going to see the LED wall content for the lyrics and content that can go to the LED wall. At the bottom you'll see full screen content, which will be like videos, images, anything you want to be full screen. So that can be a separate source that they can take for video and also for front of the house. And then down at the bottom you see your stage display. So currently how I have it set up is that over here I have macros built. So I have a sermon start, worship, and service start time macro, so that before every service you'll have your operator go in and throw these macros onto the computers, onto the slides, so that it'll be automatically changing your settings for you instead of you having to manually go through and pick every setting for every display. So example, currently I have the service start time macro, so I set it to start at 10:45 p.m., but in theory it'll be start at 11 a.m. So it will automatically trigger this right here. You'll see the timer, and I put some little, I'll show you later how I made the colors change. So in 30 seconds you'll see it just go 0, and as you see everything looks normal. So example, we're about to start, so I was gonna let it roll out for a little bit. So example, it's about to hit 0. Sure, it's about to start. We're gonna go to a blank slide. So 3 to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're live. Whoever's singing is coming out. They're saying welcome. We're gonna dissolve all our graphics. So dissolve graphics. Everything dissolved in theory. And then, okay, ready for worship. And then bring in the slides. So I click the slides. You'll see it start to fade in. So you'll see I have, when I click that, this little M right here triggered the slide template, with the screen views, the looks. So it triggered the looks to have the templates I programmed, which were these three little templates. So a lower third for broadcast, LED lyrics, and then full screen just in case you have a one-person show using the lyrics on the projector screens or whatever. We have that set up, and now the op can just go through like normal. Click through slides, and the one thing you're gonna notice is you'll see how the slides here look different than the slides out here. It's because the way I have it programmed is that so the operator can just look here and they'll be able to see just the text, and the computer itself is going to be changing out the layout to your content screen. So for LED wall or for broadcast, it'll automatically format those lyrics to the way you want it. So if I click next, you'll see the lyrics changing perfectly fine. And if you want a background, I'll bring in the background. You'll see background came in, and then you have an option to disable it or enable it however you want it. So in this case, it'll be easier if like you have a one-person show and you just want the ProPresenter op to be in the back or remote desktop in. You can do this, and it makes your life a lot easier. So you can have your backgrounds in here and just run it off ProPresenter. And then you see the lyrics are going, and okay, we're done with worship. We're gonna clear out the slides. The slides are cleared out. And then now we're gonna get ready for the sermon. So we're gonna go to our logo. So we want to do our logo start. So what I have here is this blank slide that says Isaac. It has the church, like the bumper logo. So when you click it, it's gonna fade in that background on your full screen. It's gonna build this little custom lower third. So on broadcast, you can have this little lower third pop up that says like whoever's speaking. So if in case it's Isaac, it says Isaac Gonzalez, and you can put like senior pastor or senior pastors or youth and worship pastor, stuff like that. So it can make it like, if you want to do that. If not, it's okay. But it just makes it easier because this way you just you go into your editor, you edit it right here, and then you don't have to worry about it. So that's one thing you can do. And then the cool thing, I don't know if you noticed, is when I click that slide, it automatically started the timer and changed the screen layout. So now you don't have to manually start. You have to put the background slide or clear the slides, and then go to your timers, change your timer settings, and then go to all that. So now you just press that, automatically dissolve for you. And something else I did was that we talked about earlier that you want it to be that when they're done with their time, instead of it keep on counting into the negative, it just stops. We have that set up now. So in case, so example, the sermon was 10 seconds. I put this. Yep. For example, the sermon was 10 seconds. Oh, we have 10 seconds left in the sermon. I play it. Oh, say right there. So you'll see it's already in red. So they have that visual cue that, oh, I'm running out of time, blah blah blah, and then 3, 2, 1, it just stops. So now when that timer ends, it just clears, go to red, go to blue, it just stops, which is nice. So now you don't have to worry about it like going over or being like people, your speaker being like rushing or whatever. You can just have it say 0 and they just know their time's over and they can stop whenever they feel led to. So that's some cool things with this. It's that now having it with 4 outputs, you don't have to do as much messing around with it and programming on the back end when you have an operator come in Sunday morning. So now you can just have it that I come in, I just make my song playlist, and makes it a lot easier. So I'm gonna do this Saturday. This is the project I have planned for. So it should be easier. And then there's some new settings as well. Like for example, when I changed slide, you saw how that was like that wasn't that clear of a transition. They have a new update that I can make its transition smoother, so I can go to black and then bring in the lyrics, which is cool. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm gonna stop the recording.